This is a 731 horsepower horse, Italian horse. But this is also a 700 horsepower and good old American horse. Yes, we're gonna take these two horses and we're gonna race them together. We're gonna see how they brake, how they handle, how they accelerate, and which one can you live with, which one you just can't live without. What? Wait. Oh, one more to go. This is the 2017 Rs7 competition performance package. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna race them with the horses. I guess for every horse, you need a wagon. RPM reviews, let's drive.
It came to me, I could be everywhere. I drove my fist into the earth, reached her core, and grabbed hold tight. And all at once it came to me, I could be everywhere. I drove my fist into the earth, reached her core, and grabbed hold tight.
Right off the bat, you feel like you're in a supercar. It is definitely a Ferrari. Not your average Ferrari. This is not a 488 or a 458. As you can see, you hug the corners and let the engine do the work for you. For those motorcycle riders, this feels like a Ducati, where you have the engine braking and the torque and you just lay on it. You let the engine do the work, not just the brakes, which is amazing for a car that is very wild. I consider this as the wild horse, the muscle car of Ferrari. It's one of a kind. Ferraris behave very, very meticulously, and they're like a surgeon's tool, where the F12, it's a wild car. But if you use it properly with your right foot and the right gear, this car is amazing. That engine, 731 horsepower, comes alive with that torque. You can see, much like a Ferrari, much like a Porsche rather, you can point those eyes right at the corner, right at the apex, and it kind of guides you through where you want to be. And right above, right with that beautiful hood, you can see right through it and just step on it, and that torque kicks in and you are in speed in no time. Let off the gas, let the engine brake in for you. And instead of hitting those beautiful ceramic brakes, just let the engine brake in for you, slows you down enough, and then you step on it and flying. I love that car. One of the things I like about the car is very safe as well. It feels safe and stable. Now check out this engine noise. Right off that beautiful sign and beautiful grille, next to the parking sensor, you can see this air duct cooling system for the brakes. So at a certain speed, when the car brakes get hot, the air duct would open up and cool it. Also, you can see up here the fenders has aerodynamic that you can actually literally physically put your hands right through. Check this out. It goes right through. Here's my fingers. Hello. There's another vent right there, right in the middle of the hood, that allows the hot air and the cool air to enter and take the hot air out, which is awesome, keeping that 12-cylinder Enzo engine cool at all times. Now coming around the back here, you look at the big fender, there's another air ventilation that brings the air in the front of the car and out from the rear fenders. You got the quads, titanium exhaust right under the parking sensor, this beautiful Ferrari diffuser. And right here in the middle, if you look, this is the LED brake lights. The brake lights is right in the middle. It's kind of unique to the Ferrari. I actually think it's a great idea. You can see the 20 inches 5-spoke rims with the Pirelli Zeros. We got ceramic brakes, front and back, drilled. Those brakes are like a Ducati brake. They're amazing.
very good seating. You see everything, low hood, long hood, similar to the 06 in a way. It's more reminiscent of that. Carbon fiber, quality is fantastic. It's a Ferrari. I think Ferrari have really upgraded this game a lot, especially from 2012 on up. Mode selector, you can select between race, sport, wet. If you want to turn off the ESC, you can turn it off here. Engine start, headlights. This is the honk, the turning signals. Airbag in the middle. Okay. Then you got your tuning radials here, so if you want to change the menu. ACs with individual climate control. Very simple. Auto mode, reverse, personal mode. Okay, you can always push auto mode on or off. Underneath here, of course, it's a typical Italian car. That's where you have the hood. That's where you open the hood. The hood latch is right here underneath. Okay. On the left, you have the parking assist. On the doors, what you have going, you got GPL. Beautiful sound system actually. You got two speakers, you got the big speaker and you got the small speaker as well. Then on the side here you got the fuel and the trunk door.
Popping up the trunk here, you can see the F12 actually have a trunk, a usable trunk, a very decent big trunk. You can put your bags in there. You can see the Ferrari cover. It's great. It's got a privacy seal. Let me take you guys in. I want to rev it up and I want you guys to hear the rev. Popping up the hood here, you can see this beautiful Ferrari F12 engine. It's an Enzo engine, but in fact it's a more powerful Enzo engine, 731 horsepower. It's such a beauty to look at. I'll just let you guys mesmerize on this for a second. This car is really all about the engine, the torque, the engine braking, the ventilation that goes from the front into through the grille and the fenders and pushing the air out. Sometimes I wish this hood was made clear so you can see your engine the whole time. Wouldn't that be something? I love the classic stripes here. I mean, this is a Ferrari thing, and the red, it is just it's an immortal look. I love the air intake. They're about 2.5 inches. You can see the hot air comes from here all the way out through the hood. This is the F12. Thank you guys for tuning in for RPM. Check out our part 2 with the good old American Mustang Roush and shift it.